is indescribable. His name is hallowed in the firmament.
Psalm 126 verse 1 says, when the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. It will happen like a dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the hidden, the Lord had done great things for them. The Lord had done great things for us. Wherefore we are glad. Welcome to a night of baptism of gladness. Verse 4 said, turn again our captivity, O Lord, as the streams in the south. Verse 5 said, they that sow in tears shall reap in joy. Somebody say, my time has come. Look at Luke chapter 4 verse 18. Luke 4:18 says that the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has set me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord. 2020 is that acceptable year. I didn't hear your amen. Act of the Apostle chapter 5 verse 17 to 42. Verse 17 says, then the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him, which is a sect of the Sadducees, and were filled with anger, and laid their hands on the apostles and put them in the common prison. Verse 19. But the angel of the Lord by night opened the prison doors and brought them forth and said, go, verse 20, stand and speak in the temple to the people all the words of this life. Verse 42. And daily in the temple and in every house they cease not to teach and to preach Jesus. What it means is, once they were freed, they remained freed forever. Psalm 137. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yes, we wept when we remembered Zion. We hanged our arms upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song. And they that wasted us required of us, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion. Verse 4 says, how shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. And number 10, lack of self-image. Self-image, when you prefer other people more than yourself. You like other people. You love Michael Jackson more than yourself. You don't say anything good about yourself. Lack of self-image. Number 11, time without change. Every year what you celebrate is birthday. But 2020 shall not be so again. Number 12 sign of captivity, of limitation, is eventual death. Death. People die when they are limited. Samson died because of limitation. Yeah. You see the people of God in Psalm 137? The enemies, they were so blessed. They had all the instruments of music. The enemies collected it from their hands. Actually, they can't sing, they can't do, they can't perform without their instrument. Their enemies collected it from their hands and hung them on the tree and asked them to sit on the ground and then demanded them to sing, to praise. It's like the enemy seizing your business spiritually and asking you, build this house, let me see. Go and marry, let me see. Train your children, let me see. Yeah. Number 13 sign of limitation is bondage. What is bondage? When you lost self-control, you can't control yourself again. What is bondage? Bondage is addiction. What is bondage? Bondage is depression. What is bondage? Bondage is ungodly thoughts. What is bondage? Bondage is a habit, a bond that remains for ages. A bond, something that is not supposed to be. It attaches itself to you and it stays for ages. You started fornicating 6 years ago. You say, I will not do it again. I will not do it again. Look at you. You are still doing it. You entered 2020. You're still doing it. It's now a bond age. Bond age. Bondage. It's a form of limitation. Number 14. Existing in uselessness. What does it mean to exist in uselessness? It's like the case of the story of the fig tree. Yeah, the Bible said the fig tree was looking blossoming, or it was looking so wonderful. It looked as if it had fruits, and Jesus was attracted to it. But when Jesus came, there was nothing to eat from the tree. That tree was existing in uselessness. People look at you, they think it is well with you, but only you know that you are empty. People come to you to borrow money, but they don't know that you yourself, you are owing. People run to you, brother, pray for me, pray for me. They don't know that you yourself, you are battling the same affliction, the same problem. It's a camouflage kind of existence. It's a useless kind of existence. You look like a Marian, well covered, Ave Maria. But when we come deep into your life, the uselessness is you are already living in masturbation, and no one fornicates like you. You say you are in church, you are a good lay reader, a good church warder, but when we enter your life, the uselessness is drunkenness. You are a woman beater. Your wife can't look at your phone, and your husband can't look at your phone. You look clean on the outside. Jesus said you are like a painted sepulchre, filled with the bones of dead men. In the book of Revelation, in chapter 3, it says you have a name that you are alive, but you are actually dead. That is existence in uselessness. My friend, I didn't come to mock you. I came to unveil and to unravel to you what limitation looks like. There is a power that will come upon you today that will help you to go over those limitations. Yeah. You didn't say better amen. Number 15. When a man or a woman is existing contrary to God's nature, homosexualism, lesbianism, bestiality, pornography, they are forms of existing contrary to God's creation. God's original plan is a form of limitation. When a man begins to feel he's a woman in a man's body, and when a woman begins to feel she's a man in a woman's body, you think something is wrong with you. You want to be like a man. When a wife becomes a knife, when she becomes an iron lady instead of an apple lady, it's a form of limitation. Something has gone wrong. I came here as a spiritual law enforcement agent to declare spiritual state of emergency. The same angel that visited the church of the Acts of the Apostles in chapter 5, that angel will visit your prison tonight. That angel will open your prison door. That angel will break that chain. That angel will kick off that devil from your life. You will be free, and you'll be free indeed. Are you hearing me? Let me hear your amen like thunder.